let's get into the chops in Atlanta at the Pop Life Ball, honey. Well, baby, sweet baby paraphernalia, honey. We're going to have to jump back to Cali with the live. But yes, this is apparently how the beef started. We're going to start from the beginning. And apparently the beef has started with Gunna chopping Man in Kentucky.
Shouts out to y'all.
It's Ballroom. So everybody else in a costume. Everybody else in a costume. The niggas with no costume. Guess you gave them 10.
Y'all gotta listen.
And they let all the costumes through and chop the person in regular clothing. That's what I mean. But Man is the biggest competition. So of course they're gonna chop. Okay, Rico. Y'all have to get in.
Amaya, hit that part again. Listen, hit that part again, Amaya. Hit that part again.
All the costumes. Yeah. And they let all the costumes through and chop the person in regular clothing. That's what I mean. But Man is the biggest competition. So of course they're gonna chop. Okay, Rico. Yeah. Y'all have to get in.
That is how the things got started. The things got started with Man believing that he was chopped because he was competition for Realness with a Twist in Kentucky that night. Man believed that Gunna Tisci, founder Gunna Tisci, chopped him to give a better chance for one of Gunna's kids to win Realness with a Twist that night. Now let's allow Gunna to explain himself.
Start exactly where we are with this narrative that I would chop Man because he's I would chop the legendary Man because he's competition for the legendary. Like, does that make sense to y'all? Like, why would I bring somebody into my house, be East Coast father, and we just put him out there if I feel like I got to rig panels for him to win? Over here at Tisci.
Thank you.
So no, my chopping Man was not because he was the only competition. There were other people that walked and got 10. So technically, all of them were competition, and and Jeremy didn't even win the category. But what's more interesting though about this, again, I don't even want to like. The interesting part about this is I've already had a conversation this night with Man after the ball, and didn't Man walk and win another category that I voted for him all night for?
Man, he said that you walked another category that night and he voted for you the whole night. Was that true?
Yes, he did vote for me majority of my battles that night.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
For real.
Okay. Go ahead.
And Man, may I ask a question? Did we talk about this category after the ball?
We did have a conversation after the ball, but the interpretation of what it felt like to us still was what it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's it is what it is kind of situation. You know, we had a conversation, we moved on from it. It's okay. Bygones be bygones, but that was just, what it was.
It was still some type of tension behind it. What you feeling like?
Yeah, and I mean, not from me though. It was from others that
right,
felt
just
the
the
way
house
about
itself, basically.
that reached out about the situation, which ultimately, didn't get responded to. So,
So I just want to make sure I understand this logically. So a chop happens. I speak to the contestant. We okay. According to him, where bygones be bygones. Some other people in that house feel a way about that. So they reach out to me on a platform that I didn't respond to because I haven't logged into. And then so because of that, they think it's up and stuck and they carry this over for months to another ball to do a lick back. Is that where we're at?
I mean, if you interpreted it that way, then yes. But
it seems like that's where we're at, honey. It seems like that's where we're at, honey. It was up and stuck because Man felt shaded by Gunna's chop. So this is what happened when Gunna walked Sneaker versus Sneaker over the weekend at the Pop Life Ball. This category came before the performance category where Y'all know the girls got chops. Gunna said, how fucking dare you? You could never chop me for fashion. That's what Gunna said. Honey, pay attention to this orange coat with these sunglasses right here, with these cat-eye glasses on. Yeah, orange coat with cat-eye glasses that's talking there and running his mouth now. Pay attention. That is Marcus. That is Marcus Tisci. Yes, yes, honey. But I'm going to let y'all hear them go at it. Y'all might can catch some tea that I didn't catch, honey. Gunna must have been walking sneaker versus sneaker by himself. He came up there with 13 pairs of shoes on and about 4 people wearing his sneakers. So I guess he was just going to walk versus himself. I don't know. But I live for me a Gunna, honey, everything. I've been living for Gunna since he looked like a little Banshee cookie. You know, with his locks, baby. Yes, honey, before the BBL.
This is bullshit. That you pop on an attorney. Really? No shame. We really could just kick our ass in the ball. So are we gonna get the 10 or we might have to turn it up? No. Stop. Where you going there?
That was Lawrence. That's Lawrence, the little teeny man with the vest on, with the orange vest on. He was the one who was hollering. You could hear him say, "Oh, we could just beat her ass in the ball. Is we gonna get 10 somebody?" You see Lawrence? Child, yes, yeah, baby, a chopping ballroom, a chopping ballroom.
I dropped him into the city. Not even on Facebook. She said it's not big up. He just lost. He doesn't have the ability to talk. He's still stuck. This ain't the moment for that. You're not running around. He already said it's on Facebook. That's what we
You hear Gunna hollering about something about Facebook? Gunna over there hollering, talking something about Facebook. Honey, you hear that? Keep that in mind, honey. Y'all see Nikki at the other end of the table judging? Honey, shout out to Nikki Taylor. Long story short, honey, Gunna was chopped. Honey, moving forward in the story, baby. Now let's hear what Gunna had to say about it.
I don't think it's that way. It's just somebody felt the way, and
I know. So what other way is it to
I left
interpret?
room. No, okay, let me finish. I left room for you to interpret my look as what it was, and they interpreted your shoe for what it was, and that's what it was. It's an opinion.
No, it absolutely is. But and if it was about my look, I would have taken the chop.
That was Fatty's post on December 2nd after the ball at Kentucky. Okay, I guess Man must be had hit him up allegedly.
Now, Fatty posted, it's on duh. That was after Gunna chopped Man. After Gunna chopped Man Prodigy, Fatty Prodigy posted, it's on duh.
Allegedly, I'm just only allegedly, hit him up and told him what happened, and then he put that post up. Now Gunna's post went up right before. Well, this was sent to me right before.
And Gunna said, up and stuck, about to take new heights. Well, Gunna, baby, I don't even think you my height, Gunna, and I'm 5'5", so what new height did you think you were taking up and stuck? Gunna, can you even get up? And if you get up, can you get down by yourself? You know I'm always here to assist you, baby. Honey, let me know when you got the ring. Honey, you just let me know when you got the ring, babe, and I'm ready.
The $5,000 category on Saturday, Gunna sent me this post. I mean, Gunna didn't send me this post, but the girl sent me this right before the $5,000 category. Now let's get back into conversation, and then we'll get into the $5,000 category.
So like I said, Kelly, my issue was that this was premeditated, and it was premeditated based on a misconception that I tried to chop Man so that one of my house members would have a better chance at winning. Which again, so the reason why you're upset is wrong. The reason that you carried over to another ball, wrong, right? The reason that you said you chopped, wrong. Because if y'all listen to the live the same way I listened to the live, he said he looked at my partner and said, I like those, I understand them, and then turned around and said, I don't even know what those are. But if you go back and read the category says bring shoes that you've never seen on the runway. So actually that adds credibility to the fact that I brought those sneakers, because again, you don't know what they are. That's the whole point.
Okay, they want to know why were you. They want to know if you can remember why did you chop Man originally.
Yeah, I had this conversation with my man. So the way the category is written is that they wanted you to have some type of new age, like a Power Ranger, but they didn't want a what is the costume store? Party City costume.
Party City.
So for me, I was still looking for it to look themed like a Power Ranger, something to that effect, but to more than likely be designed by like a ballroom designer or something like that, not something that was just store bought. So that's what I was looking for the category, fashion wise. And prior going to this ball, this is why I don't like when they add fashion elements to categories, because then I'm up there judging based on the fashion ask and the other ask of the category. It's without a shadow of a doubt. Is Man real? Absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt, can that man vogue? Absolutely. So it's not even that. And again, going back to the point is, I had already had this conversation with Man.
But Gunner,
then I don't understand because I was in contact with you, have an inbox that I never responded back to. It carried here, and if you hear when it happened, I actually called it out and said, "This is not the night to avenge your losses. That's not what we're about to do."
Oh no, really? I just want to be clear that I in the situation I did feel as though that was the reason why I did chop. I want that to be clear. I want it to seem as though other people felt the type of way. I did feel that way as well. But I'm not the type of person to cause confliction or even ask questions about nothing. It's ballroom. What the fuck we talking about? It's action. No, I'm just being real. So I just want to make that clear. So I don't want to seem like I'm putting it off on other people. I did feel that way too.
Okay.
And from that, it's clear that on this night, this was an intentional lick back, right? So all the other stuff is conflating and is talking around the issue. At this point, they know I don't. People know I don't want balls no more. I'm not out on the floor like that. So they saw this as the one chance to get their lick back, bitch. We're not gonna get the chop Gunna ever again.
Mind you, Man and Gunna talk after the ball about this. So Fatty had no reason to inbox Gunna afterwards.
Honey, let's get into Chi. What was Chi doing? One chop. Who that? Y'all tell me who that chop Chi-Chi. Who done chop Chi-Chi? What's the queen name? He said he the right one. We know now that is Marcus. We know now that is Marcus Tisci. Yes, y'all remember Marcus? Honey? Yes, when Gunna was getting chops, I told y'all to watch the Orange Code. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Well, honey, if you want to hear the rest of that review, honey, baby, you gonna have to go and watch the Vogue review. But we know now that, honey, that wasn't Marcus's reason. Marcus didn't think that Chi-Chi looks crazy. Marcus didn't think that Chi-Chi was voguing too fast. Marcus didn't think it was Naomi's Vogue. Marcus didn't miss the floor performance. Honey, Marcus look like Marcus may have been mad about Gunna's chop. Honey. But here comes Simone Tisci. I know that face anywhere. Is that Simone? Is Simone the legend? Is that Simone Tisci? About to dance for us? Come on, Puss. One chop. If you want the rest of that review, honey, then you're gonna have to look her up. But let's say that I made some predictions in that review, baby. Those predictions turned out to be quite true.
Mind you, Man is going to talk after the ball about this. So Fatty had no reason to inbox Gunna afterwards.
I would like to say, one thing about like me is anybody know that like I'm a Benji cookie, and what I didn't like about myself at that ball is that I allowed, myself to throw the water bottle at, Marcus Tisci. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that image of me, being a legend and being that people look up to me, and things like that. I'm not used to a lot of you guys that sit on panels and do things like that. And I'm not saying you specifically, but I don't get into that. I don't sit on panels. I don't really care for things like that. So I do want to apologize to Marcus Tisci from throwing that water bottle at you, and getting out of character. But one thing I would like to tell you, is that for one, I was sitting. For two, bitch, I came for the category. And for three, bitch, I had nothing to do with anything that was going on with the House of Tisci and the House of Prodigy. But I also want to say that I feel that you didn't honestly want to chop me. I do feel that. I do feel that by looking at all angles of that clip, because I had to analyze, like, hold on, did you really just chop me? Like, is it like beef, or is it like, did I slip in a dib? Did I look crazy? Did I not bring the category? Like, answer me. And I asked you 3 times before the water bottle was thrown. Let's make that very clear. And as a legend in a category that I fucking deserve, bitch, I asked you a question. I didn't come disrespectfully. I asked you a question. and you looked at me as if I was just like a bitch. I've been in this shit for 14 years. I may not have been in it as long as you, but I've been in it for 14 years, and I think I've done an amazing job at what the fuck I walk and I do. I mean, the video show for itself. And I want to also appreciate the community by really standing by me. And I barely talk to half of you guys all the time, but a lot of people posting justice for me and just posting my clips and posting what happened to me. I really respect that with the community. And that's what I signed up for when it came to Ballroom. For us to have somewhere to be fucking, for us to be appreciated in our craft, and that's all categories. For us to be able to do our talents and show what the fuck we can do. You know what I'm saying? So again, I do apologize to you, Marcus Tisci. But what I will say that all my energy should be directed to you, Lawrence. And the reason why I say this is because as a legend that you are, and you've been in the game for as long as me, this beef has nothing to do with me. And I honestly don't think that it's beef. Just like you guys sat up here and said, a get back is a get back. When y'all chat. So as I was saying, so what the energy should have been drafted to was you, Lauren, because I believe as somebody that's been in the game longer than me, and you being a legend, just like y'all sat on this panel and y'all said a get back is a get back. Remember, Gunna Chop Fatty. Gunna Chop Man, I'm sorry. Gunna Chop Man, whatever his opinion is, all y'all sit on the panel, nothing is a fucking fact. It's y'all opinion.
All right, this is Lawrence. Lawrence was the little guy with the vest. I told y'all, remember the little guy with the vest who was like, we could just knock you. Is it a chop or we could just knock you in the ball? That's Lawrence. That's who Chi, was talking about, that she feels like he should know better, basically. But back to it.
What that bitch agreed to, and that's fine. You have an opinion. So none of the shit that y'all tell us or how you feel as being a judge is a fucking fact. It's an opinion, and it's okay. Okay? Correct. It's okay. But what the problem is that the energy when I came, again, the get back was a get back. You chop man, Gunna has not walked the ball. So Gunna should have known, baby, this was your time. Again, has nothing to do with me. Again. So what I'm saying is, when I came out and when I went to perform in all angles, if you looked at Lane Gregory, which is the ball main on Facebook, you can see the energy coming from Lawrence. Okay? Lawrence was turned his back to the piano. Again, he did mention that this was planned for me to be chopped since Gunna was chopped. But remember, just like y'all said on this panel yesterday, y'all said a get back is a get back. So you chop man, Gunna got chopped. That's the get back, is done. Y'all continued it with me, which had nothing to do with it. And from my understanding, I'm thinking like, I don't have no problem with no Tisci. I don't have no issue with any of that. So the energy that Lawrence was given as a legend, as a leader, and Tisci to sit here and say that, let's plan to chop Chi-Chi. Let's get it going. That's fucked up. So for me personally, as somebody that's been in the ballroom way longer than me, I wouldn't even want to be under you. Like, I wouldn't even want to be under you. Why do bitches want to come out in a ball when you see shit like that? When you see shit like that, and y'all have no questions, no fucking answers for none of that bullshit. But then when a hug a bitch, say she did good, but then you see the bitch in the back doing the most. And I'm not disrespecting you, Lauren, but I'm just saying the clip does not lie. You was waiting for fucking Marcus to chop me, and Gunna turned around and looked at him like, well, when you gonna chop this bitch? Both of y'all. And that's why I apologize to Marcus. Because in the clip, he did not want to chop me. Now, when you do shit like that, he has to take all the heat because Marcus shot me. But you guys bullied him into doing that. He didn't want to do that. And what y'all did was, y'all called Simone, which is again, Simone, no shade to you, I love you. Congratulations on your legendary status. But they play with you too because of me. And it was your motherfucking house that did that. That's what it was. And for you, you took it very gracefully. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it was. But for a bitch like me, I drove that day 11 hours. I went straight to the makeup artist. And bitch, if you ask me, I definitely look like a motherfucking femme queen. Bitch, I came for the shit. And for you to tell me like that, that's disrespectful. And it makes me not even want to come out to give it to you bitches. I don't even want to get it dragged. Like, you bitches are wasting my time, my breath. Because y'all bitches want to sit on the panel and do that. Bitches on the panel should have qualification. Bitch, if you're not getting in the field for your fucking category and your icon or legendary status, why the fuck are you judging us? Why are you judging us? And you're not even doing shit for the fucking community. But sitting up there and causing problems, bitches. It makes no sense. And that's why the greats don't come out. That's why the bitches that y'all want to see in the categories never come out. They never come out. Because you bitches have these problems, which had nothing to do with us. And again, I'm done. So I'm sorry, Marcus, about you. But again, no shade, bitch. I came for that shit. No shade on Realty, Simone, sister. You the bitch that I wanted. So when I seen you, bitch, I was on it. So you was the bitch that was gonna get tapped that night. And no shade, quite frankly, I'm gonna tear your ass up. Because you said me twice, bitch. And I live for you. In Atlanta, you said me twice. Bitch, in Atlanta,
I look forward to it.
I was coming for you. I was coming
I look
for
forward
you
to
that
it.
night. You didn't
I look forward to it. I look forward to it.
Okay, go ahead, Simone. The floor is yours now.
I look forward to it, babes. And I live for you too, Chi. However, what did happen was when I was at the back, and like I said, I don't not take my chop. I'm gonna take my chop because I'm not too good to get chopped. Your house member did say he was going to chop me before I walked, which definitely deterred me from walking. It kind of fucked me up in the head, and I was going to turn around and not walk. But Miracle advised me to just keep going, so I did. However, I don't think you should deserve to get chopped either, Chi. I said it all night. But my thing is to Ballroom as a whole. Y'all little stuff that y'all be having on the outside, y'all need to take that up with each other and stop messing up moments. Because like she said, we was then supposed to get this done. We were supposed to battle that night, and it was supposed to happen that night, and y'all ruined the moment. So that's all
No
I got to
shade,
say.
bitch. And I love you down, Simone, sister. And that's real shit. And that's what comes from bitches like us that's in our generation and things like that. Bitch, it's not no shade between me and you. That was a battle that should have happened. And y'all didn't allow it to happen. Y'all didn't allow it to happen because y'all are bitter.
Well, that's fine. I want to say this to all of you people that are not from Atlanta. Not only did you ruin
Milan. Is any of Milan's minions in here? Let me find him in the Rolodex. Is any of Milan's minions in here? Ask that whore, has he unblocked me yet? Because ain't nobody got time for that. Girl, grow up. Girl, ain't you 56, bitch? Girl, if you don't grow up.
the ball, which are bullshit. You ruined a ballroom history making moment for the city of Atlanta. That was a historic ball for legendary people to come out and perform. The panel was supposed to be made up of legends and icons for Vogue Femme or performance category. Marcus Tisci should not have even been on the panel in the first place. Let's start there. Second of all, when you had somebody like Chi, no shade to none of the West, no shade to none of the people that came out and walked, no shade to nobody. All of those people got their tens. They probably was saving their best for when they got into their battles. Chi woke the entire ball the fuck up for her 10. The whole ball got up, was clapping, and that was the first person that actually shook the ball up for their performance. And then y'all topped her with that petty ass motherfucking bullshit that y'all had going on from earlier. Neither you, Fatty, Marcus, none of y'all bitches are from Atlanta. None of y'all lived here. None of y'all are performance icons. And to chop somebody for $5,000 versus a trophy was insane. Simone had just became a legend for fucking performance that night, and then y'all allowed her to get chopped because of the petty shit the same night that she came out as a legend on. I don't know what school of ballroom the teachers went to, but y'all should have made Simone walk out first, get her fucking tens first, and then let Chi come out and then chop Chi. You set Simone the fuck up by trying to install that dumbass loser ass shit that y'all did at that ball, and y'all gagged my fucking friend, my bitch. I call my daughter a bitch, somebody who I love to death because y'all played a motherfucking game.
Thank you. First of all, Milan, we don't need any type of schooling about how to do ballroom, especially from you. It's absolutely no shade. Okay. Second of all, Simone was advised to walk first. If you want to be technically fucking honest, if you really just want to be fucking honest. Now that's as much as I'm gonna go and say to you. But now to Tisci, I don't understand. Like we did this last night. I'm not gonna act like we didn't just get on here last night,
I
and
can't
I'm
wait
not
to
even
go.
trying to go back down that same road to unhash all of this stuff because we spoke about this last night. I don't know why you want to make it like I'm not gonna be no fake ass bitch. Okay, I already told you it was absolute shade. It's nothing personal with you. It is absolutely nothing personal with me and you. Everybody know how I give it up. I'm a diehard member of any house that I'm in. Period. Point blank. I feel as though at the end of the day, you're saying that
Ellie,
I feel as though that Fatty started
that's
it and made it
Pampers.
a house issue when he put up that status. It was not gonna expect a get back because we never looked at it as though only since he made the post did we know that there was a further issue after Gunna and Man Man had the conversation. So no, nobody was looking for a get back chop or expecting a get back chop. But when it happened, we identified it as exactly what it was. That is where the thing went wrong. We didn't come in there like, oh, some shit like, oh, we about to get into it with the Prodigy tonight. Oh, we know we about to have to be on this. It wasn't that type of shit. But yes, when he did that, it became a retaliation thing. So you seeing my expression, you seeing all of that it was. I'm not gonna sit up here and deny any of it. It was all that you saw. It was exactly what it looked like.
I'm much like Lawrence. I'm not gonna be a fake bitch.
Now, honey, before Pampers get into it, honey, let's just digest. Let's just all have a second to digest what's been going on. Hey, Saint, welcome in, love. Let's all have a chance to digest, because for me, it's a lot. For me, it's a lot. So we gotta take a breather. We gotta take a breather. Now, we want these answers. I can't speak for y'all. Let me speak for myself. But when I'm speaking for myself, I'm still speaking for multiple people because it's a couple different personalities. Bre Starr is just one up. When we want these answers, honey, because Tisci is our girl. Tisci is one of our favorites. Just seeing her dance is inspirational. It's entertaining. It takes away from our trials and tribulations. We love Black art. We love to see the people share Black queer art at that. Honey, Philly girl. Honey, yes, we love to see it. We love to see it. So we want to know what's going on because sis was dancing. Honey, like you said, another legendary moment. It would have been a legendary moment for them, legendary moment for us. This is why Ballroom is this. This is why we do Ballroom. But we know that Chi-Chi's chop was retaliatory, and we know that Gunna's chop was retaliatory. But let's find out what's going on with Simone. What's going on with our good sis who took this graceful chop. And in the process, honey, you're going to see some of the children windmill and fighting for their life. You're going to hear them fighting for their life to try and redeem themselves and their character in the public eye. All right, let's hear what Pampers got to say. Let's hear what Pampers Tisci got to say.
It definitely was intentional. But my only issue is I don't like the select outrage. If there was not... Y'all played the clip where y'all outright saw bullshit coming from the
And I
chop with
don't
Fatty.
care, honey. Good for you.
Hold on. Don't worry about it.
Listen. Please don't make me mute y'all. Do not feed into the comments.
Because I will mute it all.
But it was obviously
Pampers.
out. It was out. It was out. It was obvious. And again, and me and Fatty had conversation about it. Me and Terrence had conversation about it. We knew what it was when it happened. Followed by Camaro and the city thing that Camaro did with the vote. So I really have an issue with the selective outrage. When Gunna got chopped, it was okay to give a chop is a chop and just take it. I think you truly have to have keep the same energy. And I hate that it had to affect the other girls. But let's be completely honest. You have to give the respect that you want. You can't want it only when it pertains to your best bitch on her best day. Because Chi-Chi was fucking eating it. Chi-Chi had me going up. but you can't have selective outrage. You can't. We have to have a good for the goose, good for the gander attitude.
Yeah, take a second and get into how we keep getting resolution. We just got resolution from Pampers. You know, the Tiscis is making resolution. And mind you, Milan ain't even in the house at the moment. And the house that he's closest affiliated with is West. And West ain't got nothing to do with these shenanigans. But anyway, let's go back to Milan being messy. And keep in mind, Milan being messy is why Milan was chopped from the house away.
To Ronaldo, to Ken, to Tiana, every bitch that is under my motherfucking lineage, to our overall fathers or icons, bitch, and something that you have not been and nothing you haven't. You don't even have no $5,000 wins, no big wins, no nothing, bitch. You ain't did nothing for Ballroom but be a fucking mess and a flop, a loudmouth fucking flop.
It's about to go.
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, Nikki Taylor. So please don't ever talk about anything that I got going on, bitch, because my motherfucking Ballroom career is almost quadruple, double, 10 times better, and it definitely supersedes anything and everything you have ever done in Ballroom, bitch. Okay? So back to what the fuck I was saying. I think it's kind of crazy that you would get on a panel and actually admit to fucking ruining the ball. To get on a panel in front of people that are all here icons, people who throw balls, Ballroom people, Ballroom patrons, Ballroom people who know what the fuck to do. I would never put your motherfucking lame ass on a motherfucking panel a day in my fucking life.
That's for Lawrence.
After hearing
That's for Lawrence.
This little bitch, she played her motherfucking self, just like she played motherfucking Chi-Chi. She played motherfucking Simone, being a fucking loser. Gunna didn't just get chopped by one person. He got chopped by 2 people. So actually, I was one of the people who actually got up and tried to get Gunna's motherfucking chop overturned. And then Camaro put his fucking hand up and chopped him, which made the chop motherfucking stick. So the shit that you motherfucking played with Gunna and motherfucking Manny or Fatty earlier, you fucked up the whole motherfucking ball because you waited for a $5,000 category to chop Chi-Chi to get your get back, and then for motherfucking Simone to get chopped and got your get back. So now you made her look motherfucking stupid because you being petty, and then you admitted to it. And second of all, like the fuck I said, bitch, everybody that was supposed to be on that $5,000 performance category judges were all supposed to be icon legends for performance.
First of all, let's fix one narrative. Number one, I didn't tell anybody to chop anybody. I wasn't sitting on the panel and I didn't chop anybody. What I am doing is speaking on what the fuck happened. I didn't chop nobody, tell nobody to chop anybody or none of that. But bitch, let me let you know this. You got about one more lame ass bitch out your motherfucking mouth, Milan, and I'm running your shit.
What we're not going to do is get here and talk about what came first, the chicken or the egg, and we know exactly what came first. They came into this building with an agenda. Everything that happened after that is because of that agenda that started off the night.
At all. I was picked to judge because of my status.
Now, Gigi Wi-Fi was caught somewhere in West Bumble. Gigi is one of the Ballroom elders, pioneering icon status kind of situation. Gigi really don't come out and walk no more. Gigi will explain all of these things. But come to find out, Gigi was the person who chopped Simone. I won't spoil it for you. Get into what Gigi got to say.
Icon realness and icon in the old way. And look, I don't go for that stuff. I'm a very fair judge. I chopped her because I see no elements and I ain't see no connection in her Vogue. Let me make that perfectly clear. And let me make this clear. I don't think Gunna should have got chopped because I liked his sneakers. All of them.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on.
Let her finish, Nikki. Let her finish.
No, because y'all gonna miss this. Wait, you said who didn't give no elements in their performance?
Simone. So go ahead, Gigi, finish.
I've been walking performance since '86.
Oh.
I'm an icon for real. I put in the work. And I didn't do it out of shit. and she's a beautiful woman.
You're right. That's his opinion.
If I would chop off her face, performance was not $5,000.
Sure.
And I've kicked 100 with you. So I don't know where all of this is coming from. Like I don't know about that thing with Fatty and them. I don't even stay in that loop. So I did everything out of a clear heart. I don't even know most of these people.
Real
So
shit.
it was from the
I
door.
think, so Gigi,
Wait, let me ask you a
yeah.
question.
Hold
Let me
on,
ask you a
hold on,
question,
hold
Gigi.
on, hold on, hold on. So hold on, Gigi, because Simone's issue was you saying all this after she was already told by Fatty that she was going to get chopped.
But no,
Yeah.
then I barely even know any of the prodigies.
Chi got chopped because it's been Prodigy versus Tisci. I thought Simone got chopped because it's been Prodigy versus Tisci. But Gigi said he don't even know who none of these people is. He thinks Simone's a gorgeous girl and would have given her $5,000 for face all day, but her performance wasn't getting it. Now, keep in mind, Simone already came on and told us that Fatty told her as she was at the back of the runway that she's going to get chopped. Ain't no need for her to walk. And she said that it messed her head up. And I ain't gonna lie to you, knowing Simone's performance, honey, that sounds about right. Cause she did not seem to be on.
Gigi, because Simone's issue was you saying all this after she was already told by Fatty that she was going to get chopped.
But no,
Yeah.
then I barely even know any of the prodigies.
I'm just telling you what that's how she
So
felt.
Gigi, are you just Gigi? You're not affiliated with any house.
I'm not. If Simone was on, I tell God honest truth, I didn't even know who she was.
She's in the comments. She's here. She can hear you.
I didn't even know
So
who
who
Tisci
else
was.
did you chop?
I chopped the West, and I chopped 3 people.
He chopped Bamsey and somebody else.
He chopped Bamsey. He chopped what's her name from Chicago?
What's her name from Chicago is Cynthia. If you was here for the Vogue review yesterday, then you know who Cynthia is.
And he chopped Simone.
Fatty. Fatty was sending the text messages, honey. Fatty had got Gunna up and stuck, honey. Then once Gunna got up and stuck, look at Gunna with his nipples on. Once Gunna had got up and stuck, honey, then all the rest of the Tiscis was up and stuck, honey. We still don't know how Milan got here. But Milan stays up and stuck, honey. Maybe it's a big old storyline that then got Lawrence up and stuck. Yeah, everybody is up. Everybody is up. Everybody is stuck. I don't know where they stuck at because all these people is under 5'8", honey. You know, Pampers came on and gave us some sensible words. Chi came on, gave us some sensible words. Man came on and was brutally honest. Man still don't know why he got chopped for being a New Age Power Ranger. I don't know. I'm not sure what my husband Gunna was looking for with the Power Ranger. Maybe Gunna, it was one of those nights that Gunna was, in his bag. Let's just say. It got Marcus up and stuck in the corner and popped with a water bottle. Marcus Tisci, yes, pray for Marcus, honey. We don't know if Marcus is concussed or what. Honey, it's got all the rest of the ballroom pretty much like, we getting so tired of this because every time it's a beef, it's a fight, it's an altercation, it always goes back to what? A chop, a shady chop, a revenge chop. But this is the one, the two chop rule. I'm liking the two chop rule idea. Serious question.